Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. We are reading the Bible in chronological order, and we're reading 236 stories or more. It's going to take us about a year and a half or so to go through all these stories, and afterwards, we will continue to read the Bible in a different format until we complete 5 years. And uh, we read verses here. We don't read chapters like in other programs. We don't, the other programs they're very good programs. They almost perfect. You know, people who read music, the setting, everything is perfect. Here, no, it's just me, and I made a lot. I make a lot of mistakes, and nothing's perfect. But this is the Bible in 5 years, and so it's for anybody, it's for everybody. Maybe you're not familiar with what the Bible says, and it's okay. Maybe you never heard of what the Bible says, and maybe you don't care about what the Bible says, and it's perfectly fine. These are videos or audios, 10 minutes or less, where we talk about the Bible in the form of a story. So you remember what we read, what we talk about. And what else? This is not aimed for Christians, but if you're a Christian, you're okay. You can go ahead and listen and like and subscribe. We are in YouTube and Facebook and Spotify. And what else? Oops, I think that's it. I, it was too loud. Breathing with my nose. I'm gonna change the music so you can do a reading, okay? All right. Today is day 117. Jacob's journey to Egypt. Genesis 46 from verse 1 on. All right. 117. So Jacob set out for Egypt with all his possessions. And when he came to Beersheba, he offered sacrifices to the God of his father Isaac. During the night, God spoke to him in a vision. Jacob, Jacob, he called. Here I am, Jacob replied. I am God, the voice said, the God of your father. Do not be afraid to go down to Egypt, for I will see to it that you become a great nation there. I will go with you down to Egypt, and I will bring your descendants back again. But you will die in Egypt with Joseph at your side. So Jacob left Beersheba, and his sons brought him to Egypt. They carried their little ones and wives in the wagons Pharaoh had provided for them. They brought their livestock too, and all the belongings they had acquired in the land of Canaan. Jacob and his entire family arrived in Egypt. Sons and daughters, grandsons and granddaughters, all his descendants. These are the names of the Israelites, the descendants of Jacob, who went with him to Egypt. Reuben was Jacob's oldest son. The sons of Reuben were Hanok, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The sons of Simeon were Jemuel, Jamin, Ohad, Jachin, Zoar, and Shaul. Shaul's mother was a Canaanite woman. The sons of Levi were Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. The sons of Judah were Er, Onan, Shelah, Perez, and Serah. But Er and Onan had died in the land of Canaan. The sons of Perez were Hezron and Hamul. The sons of Issachar were Tola, Hua, Jashub, and Shimron. The sons of Zebulun were Sered, Elon, and Jalel. These are the sons of Jacob who were born to Leah in Padam Aram, along with their sister Dinah or Dinah. In all, Jacob's descendants through Leah number 33. The sons of Gad were Zephon, Hagi, Shuni, Esbon, Eri, Arodi, and Areli. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, and Beriah. Their sister was named Zerah. Beriah's sons were Eber and Malkiel. These 16 were descendants of Jacob through Zilpah, the servant given to Leah by her father Laban. The sons of Jacob's wife Rachel were Joseph and Benjamin. Joseph's sons born in the land of Egypt were Manasseh and Ephraim. Their mother was Asenath, daughter of Potipharah, priest of Heliopolis. Benjamin's sons were Bela, Becher, Ashbel, Gera, Naaman, Ahi, Rosh, Mupim, and Ard. Those are funny names. These 14 were the descendants of Jacob and his wife Rachel. The son of Dan was Hushim. The sons of Naphtali were Hajziel, Guni, Jeser, and Shilem. These 7 were the descendants of Jacob through Bilhah, the servant given to Rachel by her father Laban. So the total number of Jacob's direct descendants who went with him to Egypt, no counting his sons' wives, was 66. Joseph also had 2 sons who had been born in Egypt. So altogether, there were 70 members of Jacob's family in the land of Egypt. Is that it? No. Yes, we have more, a little bit more. Jacob sent Judah on ahead to meet Joseph and get directions to the land of Goshen. And when they all arrived there, Joseph prepared his chariot and traveled to Goshen to meet his father. As soon as Joseph arrived, he embraced his father and wept on his shoulder for a long time. Then Jacob said to Joseph, "Now let me die, for I have seen you with my own eyes, and I know you are still alive." And Joseph said to his brothers and to all their households, "I will go and tell Pharaoh that you have all come from the land of Canaan to join me. And I will tell him, these men are shepherds and livestock breeders. They have brought with them their flocks and herds and everything they own. So when Pharaoh calls for you and asks you about your occupation, tell him, we have been livestock breeders from our youth, as our ancestors have been for many generations. When you tell him this, he will let you live here in the land of Goshen, for shepherds are despised in the land of Egypt." All right, we have come to the end of our reading today. It was a little bit longer, but it was okay, not too long. It's like 34 verses. Well, like us and subscribe, and we are on YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. And let us know where are you listening from or where are you watching from. See you tomorrow. Have a